bag of farts. When we said that on last episode and we made the fart noises, I was listening back and I actually laughed because I was like, I'm a child and farts will always be funny to me.
Farts will never not be funny.
Always and forever, farts will be funny.
Fart to the day I die.
He said fart until the day I die.
I mean,
even we're showing legs today in the.
Oh yeah, dude! Look at them. Look at them, Betty.
Speaking of Betty, have you seen 81-year-old Martha Stewart? Did you hear about her on Sports Illustrated?
No.
Swimsuit edition. She's 81 years old.
No. I don't want to think about that.
I'm just saying it was a thing.
It was a thing. Speaking of 80-year-olds,
speaking of 80,
well, this is recent. This is recent news.
Okay.
Man, I'm forgetting his name. Italian actor.
I don't know many Italian actors.
Dinero.
Robert De Niro.
Bro,
dude,
he's a dad.
That's ridiculous.
Again, like for the 7th time, newborn.
No, absolutely not. At a certain age, you're doing your child a disservice by being their parent.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Now, would you rather and be round, or when you're 18, you get like $2 million?
Doesn't matter. Who cares? Yes, money is cool, but he's not going to see his child grow up at all.
He probably doesn't even care.
He's not going to see his child grow up at all. His child's not going to know. Theo Von, his dad was like super. Do you know who Theo Von is?
Oh, yeah.
Theo Von, he's a comedian. He's hilarious. He talked about his dad was super old, and he didn't have like that much of a childhood with his dad. And he talks about it all the time. And every time he talks about it, he cries because of how like traumatic it was not having his dad being old and being made fun of. Like,
right.
Come on, you're 80-something, 70-something years old, and you're like, come on, that's kind of ridiculous.
Forget about it.
Look at that, my phone went off in the recording. What are we doing here? This is not a rookie.
Breaking the rules.
So yeah, breaking the rule, right?
Episode 5.
Turn your phone off. Episode 5. My phone is off right now. Yes, episode 5. We're in here, like swimwear. Super excited, Johnny.
Yeah, man.
How was your week,
dude? It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was kind of like thinking about some stuff.
Yeah.
What year were you born in?
I was born in the great year of 1988.
88.
Bro, I'm 35, son.
Dude, nice. So I was just thinking about this. Like everyone who's born in the 80s and 90s is like the cool kids.
Oh, 100%. No, bro, there's no doubt.
Everyone else, like you don't hear Gen Zers being like, oh man, I'm so glad to be a Gen Z.
No.
You're like, no. I'm a 90s kid. Like, no,
well, yeah, I'm a 90s. I'm technically a 90s kid because I grew up in the 90s.
Right.
So I'm not an 80s kid. 80s kids would be people who were born in the 70s.
But like, you are definitely.
Yeah, 90s kids are. 90s is the greatest generation or greatest, what? I guess you say 10. Is it 10 years? 10 years?
I mean, it's a good decade.
Yeah, the greatest decade of all time.
80s and 90s. Creativity was at a peak.
Music-wise,
style.
What? Listen, everything that's coming back now that's cool. 90s did it first. We did it first. Style-wise, music-wise, TV, music. I mean, movies. Everything about the 90s was great. Like I loved it. Like
mullet.
Okay.
Dude, the mullet's back, and it's
the mullet. The mullet needs to stay.
It's here to stay.
Listen, the mullet needs to stay where it was. It needs to be buried. That's one thing I will. No.
I think I'll rock a mullet.
No, don't do it.
Dude, Theo Von has a mullet.
Yeah, and it's bad. If you rock a mullet, I will make fun of you every single episode. Until you shave it. I'm not joking.
I don't think. I mean, my wife wouldn't let me get a mullet.
Exactly.
It's like I have to pick one: mustache or mullet.
Listen, first of all, mustache is great. Mustache boys for life.
That's another thing that came back.
Mustache boys for life.
Mustache boys for life.
Listen, forget the beards. Beards are going like the beards had a resurgence. Everyone loved the beards. Everyone was talking about like, okay, great to have a beard. Now the stash is back.
The stash
but listen, but also you got to make the stash look good though. Like you can't just have some like creepy, gross looking stash. You got to trim it.
We have to talk about this.
Listen,
let's unpack this.
Personal hygiene or like
like the facial hair hygiene.
Bro, you got to listen. You got to listen. If the fellas out there with facial hair, whether it's beard or mustache, get yourself a nice mustache or beard comb or brush. get yourself some mustache or beard oil. Keep the hair nice and moist and hydrated. You don't want no crackly looking, gross looking. Come on,
dude.
man.
Like when I was first starting with the mustache game.
Mustache game.
It's true, dude. Like I was like, just going about my day, and I was like, what is that? I even smelled that all day.
Stink,
bro. It's like cheese.
Yeah,
if you don't put like the wax,
face,
you gotta you have to take care of it.
You gotta take care of your face, man. Dudes be out here be looking reckless sometimes. Like, fellas, listen, take care of your face, clean your face, wash your face, lotion, moisturizer, some BH hydro
flask.
No, hydro flask, hyaluronic. Yeah. BH, B5, something like that. Vitamin D. Just take care of your skin. Like I got a whole regimen like vitamin D oil. I got hyaluronic acid oil, like all these different things because man, you gotta take care of your face. Like they say black don't crack, but it could use a little help.
Yeah, believe us. Believe me.
Listen. So yeah, if you got a mustache or beard, just get some mustache oil. Keep it looking nice. Trim it. No one wants a scraggly, choppy, nasty, dry looking beard. You just look bad, bro.
Yeah, you want to make sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Mustache is back. Question for you.
Yo.
What do you call a dog that can do magic?
Is this a joke or a question? This is a joke. This is definitely not a question because I don't. What do I call a dog that can do magic?
Yeah.
I don't know, Johnny. This is going to be bad. Tell me, what is it, Johnny?
A labracadabrador.
A labra. Well, hey, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. This is I Said What I Said.
I was excited to share that with you.
No. We are here to talk.
When I heard that joke, I immediately thought of you.
Our pop culture grievances.
I'm
Josh.
You're laughing at me.
I'm Josh.
You're laughing with me. You're laughing with me. You have to give me credit.
I'm Josh. This is Johnny. No, we're moving past that. I'm moving past it. I'm going into the beat.
I'm not.
I'm moving past that.
I'm being the ex-girlfriend right now.
No.
We are not moving past it.
Yes, we are.
Give me credit.
That was trash, Johnny.
Josh.
Okay, I will rank your 3 jokes in order right now. For the past 3 episodes, you did a joke. I will rank them in order. Okay, your Buzz to Infinity and Beyond Me. Okay, that's the best one so far. The When Is This Day? That's number 2. That Labracadabra Doodle Door thing, bottom tier. That's bad, bro.
Bro, that's good.
No.
I'm not even a dad.
No, that was bad.
Dude.
Listen, usually dad jokes get me. That was trash, bro.
No,
that was trash.
That was pretty
hey,
solid.
I got a would you rather. I'm telling you, I'm moving past that because it's bad. I got a would you rather for you.
Yeah.
So you're you're kind of big into fashion a little bit, right? You like clothes.
I mean, I'm wearing Uniqlo right now.
Uniqlo is the best brand out there.
You put me onto that.
Yo, Uniqlo is the best.
Dude,
like, if you don't know anything about Uniqlo, check it out. Look it up. Uniqlo is the absolute best.
Ad break.
Clothes.
Ad break.
If Uniqlo could sponsor,
dude, Uniqlo,
man,
I got this at Disney.
Yeah, Uniqlo is great. They're fairly priced and high quality clothes. Anyway, would you rather be always very undressed?
Josh,
would you? Wait a minute. Would you rather always be very overdressed or very underdressed?
Ooh. So there's so to make sure I understand you this time.
Like right now, we're recording.
It's 100% like always for the rest of your life.
Yep. Like right now, you'll be wearing a suit or a tuxedo.
Both feelings stink because
or you come into like, you're going to a gala, a black tie affair, and you're wearing, khaki shorts, like very underdressed or very overdressed. This is an easy one for me. I know my answer. What was yours?
Under.
Not a shot. Not
underdressed.
A shot.
Listen, I prefer comfortability over making other people feel comfortable.
Cool. That's all right. That's fine. There's no way in the world you could get me to be underdressed.
Dude. Josh?
No.
Josh?
No.
Joshy. Listen.
Underdressed. I said very underdressed. So I gave you an example. You're at a gala, a black tie affair, and you are in khaki and a t-shirt.
But you are part of that 1% of human beings that can wear sweatpants, a non-collared shirt with a blazer, and clown shoes, and really make that look amazing.
When do I wear clown shoes?
I'm just saying.
Oh, you just throwing it out
I'm
there.
being hyperbolic.
Okay. No,
so it's like, dude,
first of all, I appreciate you saying that.
This man has fashion.
That is true. He's not lying. I appreciate you saying that.
I could be wearing a very put together outfit, and he could be wearing like some sort of
get it out
polka dot polka dot shorts with a stripy shirt, and I look like the idiot.
Oh, stop! Listen, I appreciate you saying that, but
too much?
No, not too much. I appreciate it, but as I got older, I learned to accept compliments. Usually when I was young, I'm like, oh, don't say anything nice about me. Like, I'm like, no, like
say something terrible about me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when the people say something bad, you're like, yeah, that's true. You're right. No, as I got older, like if someone gave me a compliment, I accept it and I say thank you. But there's no way in the world you can get me to be very underdressed for the rest of my life. Not a shot.
Okay.
Not a shot in the world. Okay, here we go. Would you rather have unlimited battery life on all your devices, all of them, or have free Wi-Fi wherever you go?
Free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh,
that's me. I like free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know. This one.
Anywhere I go, I get free Wi-Fi. Like
your cell phone bill is nothing.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for unlimited anymore. Like
because it's unlimited anyway.
Yeah, but even though, like if you have unlimited, sometimes you have spotty service or whatever. But you know what? I think I might choose the unlimited Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Last time I chose the battery one, I was wrong.
Yeah, you were very wrong. Would you? Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
Oh, jeez.
Third nipple or an extra toe?
Extra toe.
Extra toe?
Yeah.
You could hide that a little bit better than a third nipple.
Oh yeah. And
maybe I don't know.
If you want to talk about it,
if you're in the summertime, you're shirtless and shoeless in the pool somewhere. So now both.
But you're in the pool. I mean, you might have that one weird kid with the goggles on who's just looking at everyone's feet.
Just underneath.
But like other than that, I'm not worried about my extra toe. And it's like
third nipple. Where would a third nipple go? Like in the middle of your chest?
Center mass?
Ugh.
Nah, dude. That's weird.
No. Yeah. Give me the extra toe.
Yeah,
give me the extra toe.
That question. I'm not gonna lie. That question kind of made me uncomfortable.
Would you rather travel the world free for a year or have 50 grand to spend how you want?
Can you repeat that?
You travel the world free, wherever you want to go for a full year, or have 50 grand to spend how you want.
Oh, dude, I'm traveling the world for a year.
Yeah, for sure. Give me that.
For free?
For free.
All day, dude.
I hate flying too.
And I'd make money. I'd become a YouTuber vlogger person, and I'd make all that money.
Look at Johnny. Johnny's always thinking 3 steps ahead. Yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah, I hate flying, and I would do.
I'd make a career out of it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I'm definitely flying all over the world. Where's your top 3 places you want to travel before you die?
Australia, Scotland, and just for the heck of it, Guarma.
Guarma? What is that a place? That's not real.
Yeah, it is.
Guarma?
I think so.
You mean Guam?
No, Guarma.
Look it up right now. Guarma. My 3 places are number 1, Spain for sure. Absolutely want to go to Spain. Number 2 is New Zealand. Definitely like just thinking of like Lord of the Rings type of stuff, like how beautiful that is. And then number 3, I think would have to be like I would want to go on an African safari. Like I just want to go all over Africa.
That's awesome.
I think that and then maybe throw Australia in there somewhere afterwards. But yeah, definitely Spain, New Zealand, Africa for sure. Guarma, Johnny, I think I'm right on this. Guam is the place you're thinking of. Yeah, you're wrong. That's why you're laughing. Guarma?
I don't know why.
Why?
I said
oh gosh.
I've been playing Red Dead 2.
Oh,
And you go to this place called Guarma.
it's fake. Oh my
It's not
gosh.
even real.
You're ridiculous. He looked it up and Red Dead, like a video game popped up on his Google.
It says Guarma plays a big role in Chapter 5 of Red Dead Redemption.
You are a moron. You are so dumb.
The
Get
main
out.
characters become stranded on a fictional island.
Guam is the place you're thinking of. Oh no. Womp womp womp. Johnny.
Guam then.
Guam.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a real place.
Okay. All right. All right.
I hate myself.
So Johnny, what did you learn from the internet?
Before
this
that,
week? What did you learn on the internet?
I mean, I will go there in a minute.
Okay.
I did have a random thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know X-Men?
Yes.
First of all, who's your favorite?
My favorite X-Men? Mm-hmm. Oh, hands down, Wolverine.
Yeah, he's solid.
Man.
I think he should be captain. But you know who is captain?
And if we're talking about superhero powers, all day, every day, give me Wolverine powers all day, every day.
Yeah.
All day, every
For
day.
Marvel.
All day, every day.
Okay. Well, I would agree. I would say that Wolverine should be captain of the X-Men just because of his prowess.
Cyclops is a crybaby sometimes.
And this is where my question goes.
Gosh, she cries too much.
And this is my question.
Okay.
What if?
Uh-huh. Yeah?
What if Cyclops had a lazy eye?
Why do you think about stuff like this, dude? What is wrong with you?
Other than the heat of battle, you know, he's aiming at, he hits Magneto, but he also hits an elementary school down the street.
You say, I don't think that's the case.
Like,
I don't think he has a lazy eye.
no, but what if he did?
So you just say he wouldn't be an X-Men. There's no shot he'll make that team. There's no shot. Like just like trying out for the NBA.
Okay, yeah, but like it's still funny to think about. Like, how are you gonna like?
He can't. That's why. No, you can't even. You know how they give him the shades to like turn them on and off. Like they can't even give him the shades. Like you can't even use the power at all. We gotta like
right. I mean.
He
can't open his eyes without shooting beams. So if he did have lazy eyes,
no, we saw your eyes shut. You can't use the power. Like who he is right
east to west.
Who he is right now, he can turn it on and off with the help of the shades.
Dude, that's why he has the visor.
Yeah.
Because it shoots all the because his eyes go like this.
No,
it just focus all the energy into one beam.
So you're saying that he's already had a lazy eye? This is not even.
That's my theory.
This is your theory. He has a lazy eye.
I figured it out.
No, I don't.
That's
think
why
so.
he has a visor.
I don't think.
Number one, he can't even control his power. So
I don't think he has a lazy eye. I don't think he has. I don't think. I don't. That'll be. That. I don't think he'll make the team.
Mm. I think be an X-Men like EX.
You're on a roll today, bro.
EX man.
You're on a roll today.
I am. Okay. So
let me actually.
That was something I was thinking about, and I thought it was pretty funny.
You think about weird things. Let me ask you this question. What is the age difference between you and your wife?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. And again, this is our show, which I love, our podcast. It's an opinion-based show. So what your opinion is it's your opinion. What is the maximum gap you personally think is like, okay, between for people to be in a relationship, like dating, married relationship? What's the maximum gap you think?
Okay.
He's getting gears up.
Well, Josh, how many years are between you and Michaela?
I don't need you. No, don't preface it with how many years between me and my wife. I want to know. It's fine. It's like I said, this is your opinion.
Okay, so I know people who are 10.
Okay.
10 years.
Yep.
So that's my absolute maximum.
Your absolute maximum is 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Okay. Absolute max.
Respect that. What about 61 years? No. If you're wearing headphones, I'm sorry. There's a woman I found on the internet this past week. This happened in February. There's a woman, a man, well, not just a woman, but man and a woman who got married in February, and they are 61 years apart. They're from Mississippi.
Ew.
Her name is Miracle. And she's 24 years old, and she got married to someone who is 85 years old.
Whoa.
61-year age gap. Yep, she's Miracle and Charles Pogue or Pogue, Pogue. And yeah, they got married. They met in 2019, and in 2020, he's a retired real estate agent, so he got some money, I guess. And they got married in 2020, and obviously the internet found out about this, and they just kind of like went off the deep end, saying like, you know, what is she doing? There's no way she's attracted to him. She's using him for his money. And she denies it. She says, you know, we're in love and stuff like that. And there's photos. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I don't want to, assume you're using him for his money. So I'm not going to go there. I'm not even going to say anything about that. But what I'm worried about is like,
why would you do that?
Why would, like, you don't, like, at 80, he's 85. That means he is close to the end of his life. You are 24. You are starting your life off.
24?
24. The age difference is a 61 years gap. 24 and 85. You are just starting your life off. What in the world are you going to do with an 85-year-old who's about to die I won't say very soon, but he could die very soon.
Do you think they actually have a functional marriage?
I don't know.
Oh, bro.
I don't know. Like, I'm looking at photos. He's old. He looks like a crypt keeper. He's old.
Yeah. I mean, 85.
Like, he's old. Like,
you're pushing it.
I'm gonna put a picture up, but he's old. And and you know, she was talking about COVID. She's worried about COVID with him and stuff like that, and had to take care of him, stuff like that, because, you know, he got COVID. He's old. Yeah, because he's old. But like, what?
The evidence.
Come on, you can't.
Evidence, dude.
Listen, he could have kids, but what would be the point of having for, like, again, going back to Robert De Niro? Like, what would be the point of you trying to bring a child in life in this world with him because he's going to die soon? Like, what?
It's either one or two things.
Yep.
She really just doesn't. She really has. I wouldn't even say
a daddy issue.
That could be one of the reasons. But it could be that she genuinely doesn't want him to die alone, or she's in it for the money.
Yeah, but okay, if you don't want him to die alone, then be like a friend and like come by every day and like, you know, sit with him and give him stuff, like, you know, bring him food or just hang out with him. Like, why you got to marry him?
Well,
and the
other option. She's in it for the money.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of
hard to say that flat out, but the evidence does point.
Like 10 years. So you said you're
24 years old?
24. You are just starting your life off, and he is 85.
You're not fooling nobody.
No, bro.
24 years old. You're going to say, I love him.
No, not a shot. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm calling right now. I didn't want to go there. I was trying to tread lightly, but I don't believe you. No,
you don't love him.
And also,
you either want the money or you feel bad.
Also, I'm fine on the internet today.
Have you ever heard of the Las Vegas mole people?
Excuse me?
I'm dead serious. Dude, okay. So essentially what these people are homeless people who live in 500 miles of unmapped underground storm drains in a system underneath the hotels of Las Vegas. You can look this up.
And they call them the Las Vegas mole people?
They have
seems a little bit degrading.
And sources say that online, that I learned on the internet, is that they have a whole society. They have a king. They have their own laws. And sources say if you go down far enough into like their
kingdoms,
tunnels, their kingdom, basically, they have their own languages.
What?
Bro, I'm not.
No way.
And dude, and the most interesting part about this,
I'm a YouTube this. I'm gonna deep dive into all these videos.
You can look it up. It's there.
Oh my god.
is that some people living down there have never seen the light of day.
Now that's cap. You
No.
mean so like children, they had kids?
Yes. What do you?
Wow, that's I kind of believe it. Maybe you're right.
That's crazy.
They've never seen, so they probably like ash white, like ghost translucent.
Scary. That's scary. And
Eyes dilated.
And
so like
one
their eyes,
article I was
pupils are
reading,
probably so
like
saucers.
the way they were writing this article was like you can't see them, but they can see you. Like they're like in the sewers,
Just peeping out, just watching you. I'm never going to Las Vegas again. Are you kidding me?
bro. Dude, I've never been. I'm not going.
I've been one time. It's not
Now you know. There's
people watching you. I always feel like somebody wanted me.
that's a bop, but that's I learned that, and I'm like, that's insane.
Just eyes everywhere, like Scooby Doo. Like you just walking down some random thing and just like a picture, your eyes move.
Yeah. It's like, the reason why they're in the storm drains is because it doesn't really rain out there.
No.
So it doesn't get flooded that much. Or like there's like no like water, like.
And they're a self-sufficient community.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if they're having kids,
Dude, it's
interesting.
That's
Wow.
Well.
That's huh.
Did you not? You didn't know that. Dude,
No,
I learned that. I was like, that is a very interesting
Secret society.
thing.
They have their own language.
a
That's
king.
crazy.
I can't go over the king thing.
King Mole Man.
King,
King. I don't know what do you call him.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah.
I didn't look it up.
King Mole Man.
Oh yeah, that's how we're
Like
gonna call him.
remember from the Incredibles, the Molinator. The
Yeah,
Molinator.
yeah, the Molinator. No, is it the Molinator?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was
It's the Molinator.
the Underminer.
The Underminer. Why did I say Molinator? What that?
Because he kind of looked like a mole.
Where did I get that from? The Underminer. You're right, and it has like the
Underminer.
Yeah, it's the Underminer. That's weird. That's
Yeah.
weird that they're watching you. That's weird. Nope.
Yeah,
That's gonna be in my
That's
dreams.
what they might have just been like, more interesting read. But
Nah, I believe it.
that was
500 miles and it can just pop out.
500 of unmapped sewer.
They're watching.
Dude, they're chilling.
They're watching us.
They're gonna live through a bomb
They're watching us.
or a nuclear bomb
They're watching us.
all the time. All right.
What's up?
So you made some very strong opinions.
Oh yeah, I did last episode. 100%.
About McDonald's. Or
100%.
Are we doing this?
Yeah, we could do this right now, and I will fight to the death. I didn't even write it in my script, and I could go off the cuff.
Oh, so I mean, I have some things down.
Go ahead. That's fine. I can go off the cuff
You go off the cuff?
because I love McDonald's, boy.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
go. Come on.
All right. Well, first, McDonald's burgers look like a fat hippo sat on them.
Well, all hippos are fat, so
But it doesn't change the fact that their burgers look like they've been sat on by somebody or something.
oh, okay.
And then Burger King doesn't use pink slime in their patties like
Pink
McDonald's.
slime. Oh, you listen. That is the only reason why you can say that is there's just hasn't the footage hasn't leaked about Burger King. I guarantee you. It's probably
Also,
the same thing.
you like condiments, right?
I love condiments.
Okay, McDonald's burgers barely have any on them.
That's why they give you extra sauces and you can put them on it.
I'll get
Their
to that
sauces are way
later.
better. Their sauces compared to Burger King sauces are terrible.
But Burger King puts pickles, onions,
Get a double
tomato, extra lettuce,
double cheeseburger
Mayo?
from McDonald's. Right, I'm going to get a McDonald's after this. Double cheeseburger.
You go right
with
ahead.
pickles. You get pickles on it, and then their sweet and sour. Their barbecue's better. Their zesty buffalo sauce is better. Come on now.
I'll get to the sauces in a minute.
Okay, go
and you're
back.
gonna-
Would you like? I listen. The only reason why you talk about the pink slime is that your Burger King's video just hasn't leaked yet. That's all. That's all.
Also, for those of you who care about the environment, Burger King's materials are 70% more recyclable.
Who cares? That's okay. You know what? I won't say who cares.
cares?
No. Let me take it back.
I heard that.
No.
That's a McDonald's clientele right
I
there.
will take it back. It's not who cares, but at the end of the day, that doesn't sway me on which tastes better. So get out of here.
Okay.
Burger King, McDonald's chicken nuggets, smash Burger King chicken nuggets like from the top rope Shawn Michael Macho Man elbow, boom, on the chicken nuggets from Burger King.
Well, listen, it's Burger King, not Chicken King.
Okay.
So,
McDonald's Chicken King is hands down. And then don't even get me started. McDonald's breakfast is the king, taking the title from Burger King as far as top tier fast food breakfast. No one beats it. Fast food breakfast, no one beats it.
Except the enormous burrito from Burger King.
No, no one beats it.
Have you had it?
I will put it because I don't go to Burger King. We talked about this last episode.
So how can you know it's better?
Because years of going to Burger King. Oh, it's a regular burrito. It's a regular burrito. You can nothing. I will put up a what is it called? A McGriddle against anything that Burger King has. A McGriddle.
I will say the McGriddles are slapping,
and then you take the McGriddle, right? Mm-hmm. You order 2 hash browns because you want one for later. You take a McGriddle, you put a hash brown in between that McGriddle. Next level goodness, because it's a texture thing. Because a McGriddle's all soft, you get a little crunch in there. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right,
and then to my another breakfast, the McDonald's biscuit. It's like drugs in there. It's so addicting.
Whatever.
Drugs.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You can talk about breakfast.
Okay.
I'm talking about like their main course.
This is a main course. It's part of what they order.
All right. So McDonald's fries taste soggy and cold every time I get them. They're skimpy.
They're never soggy. I never once went to McDonald's had a soggy cold fry.
Then that's weird.
You don't know a life hack? A little life hack. If you just say no salt, and then get salt on the side, salt packet, you get fresh fries every single time.
Anywho,
every single time.
I really cared for them when I was younger.
Yep.
But Burger King's fries taste better, and they're bigger. They are, and they're more saltier and crispier.
No, they're not.
Yes.
There's like, I guarantee we could do a poll as far as French fries. McDonald's is up there, bro. Like, it's iconic,
dude. Because
no one, like, how many? I personally know people who just go like run into McDonald's and get a large fry because they want French fries. No one does that at Burger King's, except for you,
dude. Burger King is fire.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
you know what? Okay, you know what I give you? Burger King is good. I'll give you this: the rodeo burger. Have you tried that?
Yes,
the rodeo burger with the barbecue sauce and the onion rings and the.
Speaking of, that's my third point.
Okay.
Onion rings. Where McDonald's at with that?
I give you that.
They don't have them.
Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that. Onion rings,
soggy fries.
No, they don't have
and
soggy.
Flat burgers.
The burgers. You can say whatever you want about the burger being flat. Okay, I give you that. They're not soggy fries. I give you that. Onion rings for sure. For sure. I wish McDonald's did onion rings because they are fantastic.
Okay. And so back to the sauces.
So
you like sauce, right?
Yep. Big sauce guy.
So free sauce at Burger King, McDonald's charge you 50 cents. So
okay, that's fine. I'm talking about taste.
You don't pay anything.
That's right. Okay.
For Burger King sauces.
I'll pay an extra 50
and there's
cent.
zesty sauce,
bro. Come on, man. I'll pay an extra 50 cent for their buffalo sauce. Their buffalo sauce is amazing. What? Their sweet and sour sauce, amazing.
If they remember to put it in your bag.
Okay.
Huh?
What do you mean put it?
They never put it in your bag. They always forget your sauce.
They always forget your sauce.
Always.
Listen, I'm
not wrong about that.
I think you may be right on that one. But taste wise, you can't compete. Like, give me the McRib. You know what I'm talking about? The McRib?
Bro, I stay away.
The McRib?
The McRib?
Yeah.
Ew.
And then they even have the apple pies. When they do those apple pies.
I'm not big into the apple pie McRib gang.
Listen, that's fine. You know, one thing I will slander, because I don't have stock in McDonald's. Actually, I think I do have stock in McDonald's, but I don't have much of a stock in McDonald's. I'm not on the board or anything, so I will slander them. We're gonna talk about how the fact that no matter what McDonald's you go to, the ice cream machine never works.
And that is definitely a point on my board.
That's a point. That's fine. I will. I'm a fair fighter, and I will concede that point. And one time, me and Michaela were on. I think we were on our honeymoon, and we were at Lake George, and we were coming back home, and we were like, you know what? We want a freaking McFlurry. I was like, yes. She was like, I want an Oreo McFlurry. I was like, yeah, Oreo McFlurry and M&M McFlurry. We found a McDonald's. No, I'm sorry. Our ice cream machine is broke. Okay. Went to another one. I'm sorry. Our ice cream machine is broken. I'm like, what? We went to 3 McDonald's. All 3 ice cream machines are broken.
Well, you're also going into my last point on the matter.
Yep.
The service at McDonald's.
Same as Burger King.
It is not.
Same as Burger King.
Lord, when I go into a McDonald's,
he said, Lord.
I feel like I have caused some deep-rooted childhood trauma in their life somehow. And every time I'm there, they look like they're mad at me for being there.
I think that's all fast food. For the vast, you get the few that are like, happy to be there, doing their job well, and servicing people, and doing their job. But I think the vast majority of fast food workers are just miserable people.
Chick-fil-A.
Well, listen, that is true.
And Burger King, dude. Okay,
Chick-fil-A train their employees different. They're like they train them.
They
different,
are built
bro.
different.
They are actually built different
and homeschooled. Or you don't get anybody behind the cash register. Yeah. They're just waiting you out.
Yeah.
So they're just waiting you for
actually.
You to leave.
Though there's a McDonald's right up the street from church, and I go there sometimes when I'm working late, coming home or whatever. And one time I go in there, and they forgot my sauce, like you said.
Yep.
They forgot my sauce.
And they're mad at you for asking
so I go
for it, right?
I go in, and there are, I kid you not, behind the counter, there are 2 teenagers like wrestling, goofing off. One is in a corner on his phone, like in the corner laughing. I would assume this is a manager because looked like she was the oldest one in there. She's laughing and being like, just being mad loud and just like goofing off with them wrestling. And I walk in, and I'm not joking. I walk in, I was like, what the heck did I just walk in Johnny's face? I literally go, what the heck did I just walk into? Like, what are we doing here? And I just like, and I look at them like, yeah, can I just get some sauce? Can I get some sweet and sour?
Exhibit A. Josh.
I was talking about taste-wise.
Bro. McDonald's as a whole, bro, from the service to the clientele, which the clientele, Josh.
What you gonna say about me, bro? Because listen, McDonald's is a national
loud eaters
institute,
PDA all day, and people are mad at you for being in front of them in line.
Listen, can Burger King say they have sold over to 1 billion people and are in other countries? No, they're not. They're in other countries, but it's not as big as McDonald's.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Burger King, I feel like their leader.
No.
Every time I walk in there.
No.
It's like, hey.
I feel like their leader.
I feel like their leader.
He's one of us. Like the little aliens from Toy Story.
They make sure I get my order right.
No.
They are quick.
I don't believe it. Listen, I might, you know what?
And here's the big one, Josh. They are consistent. They're consistent. I have never had a bad experience at Burger King.
He's slamming the table right now. He's trying so hard not to make it noisy on the microphone, but he's slamming his fist on the table.
All my bad experiences have been at McDonald's.
Wow.
And the clientele is all class. They're all class. They know the drill.
Listen, you know what? Today.
You might even get a, how are you? How are you doing?
I don't need that.
How's your day going?
That's fine.
I walk in there.
I don't need that. I don't necessarily need that. It's nice, but I don't need it. But I might today.
Burger King.
That's fine. I might go out of my way for when I go home, and I'm gonna go get Burger King just because, and just see. And I'm just gonna film it, and I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see what the experience.
Their Whopper versus their Big Mac, is better. You know it.
Whopper versus Big Mac.
You know it. You 5-bite that thing. Listen. You
know what? I'm going to today. I'm going to go to Burger King, and I'm going to give it another shot. I'm gonna have an open mind. Listen, you might get me on all the other things, the service, maybe the burger being better. But one thing, you're not going to get me on the fries, bro. You're not getting me on the fries saying Burger King fries are
That's
or
fine.
better than McDonald's. You're not getting me on that.
You know
ever.
what this is, Josh?
What?
This is a seed planted.
That's fine. I listen.
And
I am a fair. If anyone knows me, I'm a fair person. I will give it a shot. I'm going to go to Burger King today, and I'm going to give it a shot.
Okay.
All right.
Please do.
Okay.
All right. Glad we got that out of our system. Hey, if you're listening to this, make sure you vote on which is better.
Yeah.
We want to see what you guys think and how wrong Josh is.
Yep. Okay. If you're listening on Spotify, the poll is up. I think it was for last episode. And
We'll put
for
it up
this
again.
episode.
We'll put it up again.
Vote on which you like better.
Because
Burger King or McDonald's.
Yeah, Burger King all day.
The King versus Ronald.
Yeah, that peasant.
Ronald he's pretty creepy. They got rid of that fast. Like after like years of Ronald, everyone was like, wait a minute.
I mean, I can't say that the Burger King guy was kind of weird too.
He was creepy too.
Big old head.
He was creepy too.
And a little body.
All right. What else you got?
So spoiler alert.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Are we going to talk about?
So we're looking at our time right now. We are 41 minutes in.
We got time.
We're gonna give you if you fast forward 5 minutes.
We're gonna do this
5 minutes.
All right, let's put a timer
You
on.
will. We're gonna get a timer ready. If you fast forward 5 minutes, you will not hear any spoilers about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
All right, starting.
And we are starting now. So those who are here,
All right, dude. We got to be quick.
yeah, we gotta be fast.
So I'm going to rifle through mine. You rifle through yours.
You're talking so fast. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
So when... Sorry. That was my wrong one. Marvel desperately needed this. This movie was a solid 9. Would you agree?
Yes, absolutely.
Dude, this movie was a solid
Yeah.
9. It was so well done.
Yep.
So well done.
Yep.
The shots, I was locked in.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Every
yeah.
shot, dude, was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
Like the fight in the hallway.
The hallway scene.
You remind me of Kingsman, like in the
Yeah,
church.
the
fight
hallway
scene.
scene. It seemed, I could be wrong, but it seemed like it was one shot, one shot camera panning all the way through that hallway. I could be wrong, but I love when in cinematography they do the one shot. I just think it's very difficult to do, but when you do it right and well, it's so good. So
beautiful.
that scene, and that was probably the best fight scene. I would say one of the best fight scenes I've seen, not only in Marvel but in Guardians, because Guardians usually they don't really have that many like epic fight scenes in Guardians. So that was really good.
Yeah, that was awesome. And Baby Rocket, can we talk about him?
The story was great. The story took me, and we gotta keep track on time. The story took me
3.5 minutes.
I did not expect that to be what was happening, because from the trailer and from like the movie posters and for what people saying online, I honestly thought Rocket was going to die.
Yeah, I thought he was going to die.
I was like, okay, you know what? I'm preparing myself, and I'm preparing myself for Rocket to die, and them making the whole movie about his journey and his story to become the next captain of Guardians was beautiful.
Yeah.
They literally switcheroo. They're like, gotcha.
Yeah.
You thought he was going to die. Psych. And they fooled it. They did it perfectly. Because even throughout the entire movie, up until like maybe the last quarter, I'm like, he's still going to die.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's dying so hard. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna die.
He's
so
going to
bad.
bite the dust.
But no one dies,
No one.
which really threw me off.
Really?
I was
Yes, because Marvel, they love killing people.
yeah, they do. But instead they give everyone a bow tie happy ending.
Speaking of bow tie, after the movie, we were on the phone with each other. It was like, that's a bow tie ending, because it was.
Dude, like, this is such an amazing movie. My favorite scene in the movie was when that creator dude got absolutely lambasted.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
like, completely trounced.
Oh, yeah.
He was baptized in fists. Like, he got beat up so
bad.
And because he was like a force throughout the movie.
Yeah, he was.
And then Rocket puts
Yeah.
on his gravity boots. He's like,
Yeah,
it's
he absolutely,
Rocket the
absolutely
raccoon.
destroys him.
Boom. Drax comes out of nowhere, punches him in the mouth. And then Peter shoots him in the face. And then Gamora just takes him and just like knees him in the sternum.
Yo,
Oh, dude,
it was so good. It was so
well-deserved
good.
beating.
Yo,
Well-deserved.
But like I said, the fight scenes in this in this movie was fantastic. And I loved Adam Warlock being in there. I love that they brought him in there. And he saved Peter for sure. So after we got to a point where it's like, okay, Rocket is not going to die. We knew it was like, okay, he's not going to die. Then I'm like, okay, but it's Marvel. I kind of know this may be the last movie.
Catch?
What's the catch? Who's going to die? And then Peter is trying to get back to the ship. That he's jumping off of the exploding ship, going back to the, 1 minute. Trying to jump back onto the other ship with his friends, and he gets hit by some floating debris, and he starts floating away. And I'm like, Peter's going to go.
Oh yeah.
Peter's going to go. Like,
Peter.
Okay, so Peter's dead. And then he starts, space, and he starts to freeze, and his face gets bigger, and it was like, oh no. And then who comes and saves the day? Adam Warlock. Redemption.
With the
little finger touch. The little finger touch comes in and saves the day.
Which he was a sick character.
Yeah, he was. I love him. I'm looking forward. We got 25 seconds. I'm looking forward to seeing him more. I don't know if we'll see the rendition of the new team. I don't know if they'll get their own movie. I highly doubt that.
Right. And dude, like the amount of emotions that ran through my body throughout this whole movie,
fantastic,
was absolutely amazing, and I couldn't believe it. And
welcome back, those who skipped 5 minutes. I hope you didn't get tempted to listen, because we did spoil a lot of the movie for you. But those who welcome back anyways. So
welcome back.
So yeah, that was our little take on Guardians. Great movie. Probably my Guardians was definitely one of my favorite Marvel movies, and I think the best trilogy in Marvel, hands down. I don't think any other trilogy compares to the three Guardians. It was just really good. It was just really good.
Around. It was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, you need to go see it.
Go see it.
Really awesome.
Yeah.
So I do believe we have time
for what? For grievances. Okay.
We got time for one.
We got time for
one each.
I think we got time for one grievance each. And we're going to save our others for other episodes and whatnot. But there's another thing I need you guys' help to. I'm compiling a list, and I need help compiling this list. And this list is going to be all about fictional characters and fictional characters who you hate.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a list, and I just need your help. So if you can, message in on Spotify about fictional characters who you hate and why you hate them, or if you know some in person, know us in person. I would love to hear who you hate as far as the fictional character and why they bother you. So that was just a little side note.
That would be really fun. It'd get really interactive.
Yeah.
For sure. That would be awesome. I would love to read some of your guys' character.
For sure. My number one right now, this might be recency bias, and I won't go off on a huge tangent. My number one right now is the grandma from Encanto.
Oh yeah,
she's the worst,
dude. She's
the worst. Like, my grandma was fantastic. Well, I love my grandma. Like, she passed when I was 2012, 2014, somewhere around there. She was fantastic, and I think about how great my grandma was, and then I look at Maribel's grandma. She was an absolute terror. She's the worst. Yo, she was awful too. She was awful. Like, awful. And then not only
powers, you just suck.
And grandma, do you have powers? No, shut up then. Like, well, bro. And not only that made me upset watching that movie. It's like, why didn't her parents stick up for Maribel?
Because
at the whole time.
Because
they suck. That movie is just upsetting.
Because they agreed that Maribel was.
No, listen, that's don't get me started. Grandma was terrible. She was terrible. Anyway, so we're gonna do one grievance each today, and I'll let you go first.
All right,
I'll let you go first.
All right, man.
Yeah.
So maybe you can relate with this, and this is definitely I'm just gonna say it. So I absolutely hate it when people don't laugh at my jokes when I say it. But laugh when someone else says the same joke I just said.
It's my joke.
Dude, yes, that Key and Peele skit, that's my life. Like, that was my whole college career.
Really?
Bruh. Yeah, it's the worst. I mean, it's like the credit goes to everyone. The credit goes to the one who everyone laughs with.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Not the one who made it up.
Correct.
So it's like, that's my joke. Yeah, well,
who cares?
no one heard you.
No one heard you.
And it's like, but I thought of the joke.
Yep.
And it was witty. The one-liner was mine. and the credit goes to the one who said it louder. Like, what? I hate that. And
yo, you're right. No,
bro, this
was, absolutely right.
This was it was my whole college career.
Yep.
It would always happen to me. Quite literally every time I said something remotely funny, no one would laugh or hear. Mm-hmm. But then one person.
Who is this one person? I think I know who it is.
I don't even think they listen to this podcast or from time to time.
Who stole your? Listen, it doesn't mean you. It's not like you hate them or anything. They just stole your joke,
dude. I don't want to say.
He doesn't want to say.
I don't want to say it because I'm a nice guy. But then the person would repeat it louder, jokes. And then everyone else would laugh. And so to the listener, or
to the listener,
the YouTuber watching, if you even get to this far in, because the analytics say people only watch like about
20 minutes,
something like
10,
that.
15 minutes,
something like that. If this is you, I hope you. I hope this happens to you.
What?
That you consistently get crop dusted,
Johnny.
That you forget the story that you're telling at the very end, like when it's really important. I hope that your upper lip smells like Cheetos, and that you step in a random wet spot in your house with socks on, and that your fly is down and no one tells you all day, and that you get interrupted every time you're in the conversation with somebody.
Johnny,
you're the worst. Josh, back to you.
I don't even know where to go from there. Yo, Johnny, I don't even know where to go. You just put a curse on someone. Wow. Or not someone, but just in general. Like,
I wish.
Wow. So you really,
maybe not all these things, but definitely some of them.
Wow, he said.
If not one. If I was gonna pick, it would be the sock in the wet puddle.
He said, I wish all these bad things happened to you. You know what? I won't get into it, but I did wish some ill on people the other day for a very serious reason, and I was like, never in my life. I've never been a person that wished bad on anyone, but in this specific situation, I absolutely wished the worst on these two people. I can't even get into the situation, but there was the first time in my life where I was like, yeah, I'm actually wishing nothing but bad stuff for you because of what you did. That was just a little side note. So don't steal Johnny's jokes, or wish that you step on a Lego or something.
Yeah.
So today, my grievance today is something that is really, really high on my list that bothers me, and I wish I had more time to talk about it, but I'll get into it a little bit. It's dudes, because it's mostly dudes. Mm-hmm. Dudes with loud, obnoxious cars and trucks.
Oh, like, interesting.
Like, this ranks up really high on my list. Like, there's nothing more annoying to be sitting in traffic and you hear some dude, because again, it's mostly dudes, because I stare them down every time they do it, and they pull up with a like absurd lifted truck that's like 10 feet tall, giant tailpipe, just revving it, just making noise for no reason.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I want to like have an intervention with those people, like sit them all down in a room, all of them, and be like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, because you're making the most noise for no reason. And the one of the worst things, they have the giant tailpipes and like all that black smoke is pushing out. You're just driving down a highway. You got the windows down now. You got all this black soot on your face because they revving their engine. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we, like, everyone dislikes you. Like, no one thinks you're cool.
Yeah.
No one thinks you're cool.
And it's like he comes out of the truck, and then he's like, it's like that toxic personality.
Yeah, like the Napoleon. Does he like?
Yeah, yeah. You're just like
a short man complex.
Yeah, it's
like, what are we doing? Like, yeah, you just see him like, and like, I hate to judge, but you see him like, I don't know you, but I don't think I would be friends with you.
No,
like just like, and then so then like they have this giant, like we have this guy in our town. And he has a famous lifted truck. Like we see him all over town. Everyone sees him. And I kid you not, this truck is like 10 feet tall, if not more. Like it's tall. Like you would legit need a ladder. Like if you're not tall, you would need a ladder to get into it. It's mad tall, right? Super tall. It's all white and it has lights underneath it. So it's tall enough to where when you're walking next to it, you can see underneath the wheel well, and there's lights underneath it, and there's lights underneath the entire truck.
That's too much.
Then he has lights on the front, and he has those obnoxious, super bright LED lights. Like I have LED lights on my car, but this dude has like those, aftermarket ones that are mad bright. So you're driving behind, so they're behind you, and they're on the regular highway, and just like you can't see because you're like,
now it like leaves like these like streaks in your eye.
Yeah, you're like I cannot see. So he has this giant lifted truck, and the tailpipe, I'm not joking, it's big enough for my arm to fit in. Like I don't have that big of an arm, but I can fit my whole arm into the tailpipe. It's massive, and he literally is the worst person I know, and I don't even know him. Like, what are we doing here? Are you desperate, so desperate for attention that you made your truck look like the epitome of, hey, everyone, do you think I look cool? Like, he's literally asking everyone that question every time he steps in their car. Do you think hey, guys, does this look cool? Because I think it looks cool. Like, hey, guys, look at me. Look at me. Hey, guys, look at... And it's so bad. It's
like,
so bad.
And he's like, you know what my favorite part about this truck is?
What?
The tailpipe.
Oh, it's so bad. It's just loud. It's just for no reason. It's the most obnoxious. And not only, so we're not even talking about the trucks. So that's only the trucks, but we got those, those kids with the tuner cars, with like the Hondas and, the Mazdas as yum, 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 yeah. It's like giant lawnmowers as and then like it's the most hilarious. I laugh every time, and when I see someone doing that and they pull up next to me, I will look at you and laugh because it sounds like you're going so fast, but you're going 30 miles per hour. Like, what are you doing? Weaving in and out of traffic. They just saw Fast and Furious, so they think they're so cool. Oh, let me just get my car. I got my little Honda here. No, you're not cool. You're not cool. So those who have lifted trucks and obnoxious cars, you're not cool, and no one thinks you are.
Yeah, sit down with your souped up Prius.
Yeah, seriously, Prius.
But I like a Prius though. I mean, Prius is good.
But it's always
but if you keep it in its lane, it's fine.
Exactly. But it's
don't
always
put a fin on it.
A fin. Well, spoiler. But it's always like you said. It's like a Honda. I remember going to. I remember in high school. Speaking of Fast and Furious, and I remember we lived in a duplex, and the guy who lived next to us, he had a Ford Probe. It's like a tuner. It's like a type of tuner car, and he had like the big muffler and the fin or spoiler, I guess you can call it. And we went to go see Fast and Furious together. Worst decision of my life. We were in high school. Worst decision of my life. And like afterwards, I'm like, I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, are you really gonna try to act like you're in Fast and Furious? On the highway, I'm like, Lord, please save me. Do not let me die. Worst experience of my life. I was like, and from then on, hated tuner cars, hate them all, hate big trucks.
I agree.
I said what I said.
And don't be sorry about it, man.
I said what I said. Yeah. And I'm not sorry.
And I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you. So that was episode 5. Episode 5. Oh, man. We're on a roll, bro. Halfway to 10.
Listen. Keep listening. We got some things planned.
Yeah.
Some ideas rolling around.
Some good stuff.
But
new segments. It's going to be good.
Super excited.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
So thank you. I said what I said. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm Josh.
And I'm Johnny.
And we will see you next week.
Sweet dreams.
Bye. See ya.
Later.
Hasta luego.
I have to go now.
Peace.
Not to the bathroom, but I have to leave.
Okay, goodbye.